On today's episode of our overpriced house in the Australian economy, as you can see, I've taken some stuff off. I'm not a plumber. I've got to figure out why this thing's leaking. It's either the cold or the hot. If we follow the cold line underneath here, never mind the previous owners' renovations and the stuff they've left in the cupboard for us. If we follow that water line that goes up there and to the cold tap, it jumps across to that white pipe there, which goes on here, down there. Pipe comes here, connects to here to this pump here. Black line goes around to there. There is no tap handle to turn off that side of the T-junction. But also, the pump is unplugged. So it shouldn't be leaking right now. So it connects to the pump connects to the rain tank there. Now I've already taken the liberty of turning off the supply. You're greeted by, when you look into the cabinet with the hot, is the world's worst rendition of Jenga, I guess. This thing, I don't know how he got it in there, because honestly, it's like it's getting caught on every single which way. Oh man, this house I just have to show you, and you would not believe that. Yeah, I'll admit it, we had rosy colored lenses on when we came and looked at the house, because it was what we thought was a good price. And the market was stuffed. Still is. And I've done this once before and I did it again, so silly me. We probably would have lowered our offer a little bit. Anyway, we got to take this thing out, so I've got to find somewhere to put this phone so you can... it's the spectacle that is removing this thing. I'm in the middle of sanding floors at the moment. I figured while the putty's drying, I may as well try and figure out what this leak is. I don't know if those are nailed in. Maybe I can just... No, it's not going to come tilting. I have no idea how he's fit this in the closet. So we're just pulling it a bit harder. Maybe. There we go. Yeah, like I said, world's fuckiest Jenga project. I do have a tool that can fix all of this in an instant. Clearly should have been a plumber. Anyway. May not be good at building stuff, but part of my job is breaking stuff down. That I am very good at. We're going to make a home out of this. Access to the hot water system granted. Alright, so after all that, I probably could have accessed... Ow. We could have accessed this anyway by just reaching through and just doing... Oh, it's going to move. There we go. Every single tap that this guy has installed leaks. Not joking. Every single one. Shower leaks. The bathtub leaks. This one leaks. Himself a handyman, but let's just quickly... There'll be a whole video updating you on what that story is, but let's look at this, right? This is my least favorite thing. It's the one I keep coming back to because it's so easy installing something to not have this problem between this pipework for the aircon and the wall. Now, I've got pretty big wrists and I can fit them nearly in there. Handyman. Anyway, so now the leak appears to have slowed down, so I'm going to pop these two off, because if you see right in there, I'm pretty sure that's the washer I'm looking for. I haven't replaced tap washers before. Time like the present to learn. No, that's not it. Okay, I think that's it. Ow! Knew I was going to do that. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Get my bloody cup out of the road. One of these washers is deteriorated. That word. I'm not a plumber, but I'm not going to do the same thing again. I did the same thing again. Alright, this one. I feel... I was going to say that something is missing from that. Screw it in. That little plunger comes forward and stops the water flow. I think. Stand to reason that if I undo these and just check every single seal, eventually I'll find out what the problem is. Right, so I can't find what the issue is. I'm pretty sure these things are like a dime a dozen, so I'm just gonna replace both. I'll take it with me anyway and replace the O-rings. I've got an O-ring pack at home, so I'll just go grab that. Oh. Anyway, O-rings. Ah, shit, not this one. Maybe this one. There we are. Let's have a look. These ones, they look about, that's about 12.5. I know what half an inch looks like. It looks like we have O-rings for that. So goods have been got. We've got this little fixed tap, not a sponsor. Okay, moment of truth. Turn all the water back on and see what happens. Water comes out. It takes a really long time to shut off. Slowing down. Yes, I'd say that's success. Let's reassemble everything. Done, everything's reassembled. It's still got this slight bloody leak, which makes me think it's not a problem. It's not as much as it was, not as much as it was before, but this whole thing in here is getting redone at some point, so that'll just have to wait. But for now, I'll be surprised if that fills up that cup within 3 hours. DIY, more like DI don't if you have no clue what you're doing. Or at least Google it first. Fuck.